Welcome to Happy Mind Thrive, where we explore the deepest secrets of psychology to help you become your very best self. We often believe that intelligence is defined by how many facts we know or how many heavy books we have read. However, having a head full of data does not necessarily mean you are smart if you cannot use it effectively. True intelligence is not about hoarding information, but rather about the way you think, process, and react to the world. It is about the operating system of your mind, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with grace, strategy, and profound wisdom. Today, we will analyze 5 core habits that distinguish a truly intelligent mind from the average person in our modern society. These 5 habits are not genetic gifts. They are skills you can practice daily to elevate your thinking and your life. Let us begin this journey of transformation, starting with the first habit that completely changes how you interact with other people. The first habit of highly intelligent people is that they never argue just for the sake of winning a temporary victory. Most people fall into the trap of the ego, feeling the desperate need to prove they are right and others wrong. But smart people realize that winning an argument often means losing the relationship, which is a terrible trade-off in the long run. Instead of attacking, they ask questions to understand the other person's perspective, turning a battlefield into a ground for mutual learning. When you ask questions, you disarm your opponent. They no longer feel the need to defend, and their mind opens up. This approach allows you to gather information, understand human nature, and maintain your dignity without descending into a chaotic verbal fight. Intelligence is knowing that you can learn something from everyone, even those who seem to be completely wrong at first glance. This leads us to the second habit, the ability to see the big picture instead of getting lost in small details. Average minds often get stuck on immediate failures or minor setbacks, viewing them as disasters that ruin their entire day or week. They focus so much on the broken pieces that they forget the rest of the house is still standing strong and safe. Intelligent people view life as a giant puzzle. A single failure is just one dark piece necessary to complete the masterpiece. They zoom out to find patterns and connections. They understand that today's struggle is simply preparation for tomorrow's significant victory. By maintaining this perspective, they remain emotionally stable when things go wrong, knowing that the trajectory is still moving upwards. This broad vision prevents anxiety from taking over and allows them to navigate life with a sense of purpose and direction. The third habit is perhaps the most practical. Focusing only on what can be changed and ignoring what is out of control. We all have a limited amount of mental energy each day. Wasting it on uncontrollable events is a sign of poor management. You cannot control the traffic, the weather, or the opinions of others. Worrying about these things creates unnecessary suffering for yourself. Smart people identify the boundary between their actions and external chaos. They pour 100% of their effort into their actions. By accepting what they cannot change, they free up immense power to transform the things that are actually within their reach. This habit makes them highly efficient. They do not complain about the rules of the game. They just play to win. This leads to a state of inner peace, where your happiness is no longer held hostage by the randomness of the world. Moving on to the fourth habit, which is a rare superpower in our noisy world. Using silence as a powerful tool. In a culture that values constant noise and quick responses, we often forget that silence is where true thinking actually happens. When you speak less, your words carry more weight. People listen more attentively because they know you only speak with purpose. Silence also gives you the time to process information, to think before you speak, and to avoid saying things you regret. It allows you to observe others, to hear what is not being said, and to read the room with high accuracy. Comfort with silence shows confidence. You do not need to fill every void with noise to feel valid or to be noticed. Mastering silence puts you in control of the conversation and portrays an image of wisdom and authority that commands respect naturally. Finally, the fifth and most critical habit is the ability to pause effectively instead of reacting instantly to every emotional trigger. We are biologically wired to react to threats or insults immediately. This is our primal instinct trying to protect our fragile ego. However, reacting in the heat of the moment almost always leads to mistakes, damaged relationships, and regret that lasts for years. Intelligent people cultivate a gap between the stimulus and their response. In that gap lies their freedom and their power to choose. Instead of letting emotions drive the bus, they take a deep breath, step back, and decide the most effective way to respond. This pause allows the rational part of the brain to catch up with the emotional part, preventing you from self-sabotage. It turns you into a master of your own fate, rather than a slave to your impulses or the provocations of others. By mastering this pause, you gain an unfair advantage in life. You become unpredictable, composed, and incredibly difficult to manipulate. These 5 habits, not arguing, seeing the big picture, focusing on control, using silence, and pausing, are the pillars of true intelligence. Intelligence is not about being the loudest voice in the room or the one with the most trivial facts to show off. It is about calmness, observation, strategy, and the ability to navigate the complex human experience with wisdom and emotional maturity. Start practicing just one of these habits today. You will be amazed at how quickly your reality begins to shift positively. Like a seed planted in fertile soil, these habits take time to grow, but the harvest they bring is a better life. You will find yourself less stressed, more respected, and capable of solving problems that used to seem impossible to handle before. People will naturally be drawn to your stability. You will become a leader not by force, but by the clarity of mind. This is the path to a thriving mind. It is a journey of constant refinement, where you become the architect of yourself. Ask yourself, which of these 5 habits do you need the most right now? The answer is the key to your growth. At Happy Mind Thrive, we are committed to walking this path with you, providing the insights you need to keep moving forward. If you found value in this video, please consider subscribing and turning on notifications so you never miss a lesson. Join our growing community of thinkers and doers. Share your thoughts in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. Which of these 5 habits resonated with you the most? Let us know in the comments section to inspire others today. If you enjoyed this, you will definitely love our other videos on psychology and personal growth. Click here to keep learning. Remember, intelligence is a light that you carry within you. It illuminates your path and the paths of those around you. Invest in your mind, for it is the only asset that will remain with you forever, no matter where life takes you. Expand your horizons. Challenge your old beliefs. Embrace the discomfort of growth. That is where the magic of life truly happens. Stay curious like a child, but think strategically like a grandmaster. This is the balance that leads to a happy mind. Fly above the petty arguments and the small failures. Keep your eyes on the horizon and your heart focused on peace. Thank you for spending your valuable time with us. We appreciate your attention and your dedication to becoming a better person. We hope this video has given you the tools you need to redefine what it means to be smart in your life. Until next time, keep thinking, keep growing, and keep thriving. Your potential is limitless if you choose to unlock it. This is Happy Mind Thrive, signing off. Don't forget to subscribe for more wisdom. Have a wonderful and intelligent day ahead.